The meme himself has finally EZA'd, but is he any good? How's it, everybody? Link here. We got another Dokkan Battle video for you here today. We have the EZA details for the Dokkan Festival PHY Raditz, the long-awaited, the meme himself. This guy... There's quite the story behind him. So in this video, we're going to take a look at not only his EZA details, we also have the sub-EZA for the STR Nappa, his banner unit, and the tech Raditz as well. So we'll be taking a look at all three of these characters and how they're looking on the new AGL Vegeta and Nappa team. So let's start with Raditz. He's the one we are all really concerned with after all. So he is keeping the Saiyan Saga lead, along with Pure Saiyan's Key 3 HP Attack Defense 170, with Space Traveling Warriors as his secondary category. Looking at his passive here, he gets Key 2. Attack defense 250%, damage reduction 30%, already looking good. And when attacking with 12 or more ki, he gets an additional attack 250%. When receiving an attack with 12 or more ki, 250% defense. And remember, that's a huge effect. A lot of people overlook that, but the defense, that's essentially doubling his defense, right? As a first attacker in the turn, once only additional damage reduction rate 30%. I like that, right? So you can kind of pseudo slot one him once only. When facing one enemy, when there's an ally who includes Nappa on the team, right? So Vegeta and Nappa do cover this. Attack 200%, launches an additional super attack that has a 50% chance of, and has a 50% chance of evading enemy's attack when attacking as the third attacker in turn. Oh, interesting. So attack 200 and evasion. I like that. Okay. 180% attack and 70% chance of performing a critical hit if target enemy is 60% or less when attacking with 12 or more ki. So, I mean, that's real nice. So he gets that additional bonus, right? And if you happen to drop them below 60%, you get an additional bonus. Nice. Now, when facing two or more enemies, which we do have a couple of those, right? Or when there's an ally whose name includes Vegeta, right? So again, so two or more enemies or Vegeta. So, right, it doesn't always have to be two enemies. 300% defense, additional 300% defense within the turn before attack. Wow. 20% damage reduction as the first attacker in the turn performs a critical hit, guaranteed to hit within the turn after receiving an attack and after delivering the final blow, Key 2. Huh. Yeah, okay, so he's got, for his first appearance, right, the first time you put him in slot 1, he's going to have 60%. 80% damage reduction. Nice. No guard, though. That could be tricky, but, I mean, as we've seen, it ends up working out for Vegeta and Nappa. So, okay. I'm liking that. Okay, so let's take a look at the 4 turns. Greatly raised. I had a feeling it was going to be probably 4 turns on Reddit, so at least he's raising attack and defense for 4 turns, too. Nice. He looks really good. Wow. They did him justice. He looks pretty good. Because he's essentially got, right, before attacking, he's got, you know, if you put him in slot 1 with Vegeta, you've got 600% extra defense, plus the 250% he gets when receiving an attack. Yeah, he might actually be okay just on raw defense alone. Combined with the 4 turns raise, right, and essentially 50% damage reduction for most of the fight. Yeah, okay, he's looking good. He actually looks pretty good. Okay. Wow. They did him justice. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's take a look at STR Nappa, his banner units. 278% Saiyan Saga allies, 50% attack and defense. That's nice. This is what I was saying. HP remaining up to 378%. So basically, wow, 3,780%. Oh my goodness, right? So if you're at full HP, he gets 3,780% defense. Oh, wow. That is insane. Damage reduction rate 15% before attacking. When attacking, 278% attack. If HP is 78% or more when receiving an attack, an additional 200% defense. If HP is 70% or less when receiving an attack, 50% dodge, and once only 40% chance to evade when there's an ally who includes Vegeta attacking in the same turn. So nice. So if you fall below 78%, you essentially get 90% dodge. Okay. Once only, of course. After receiving an or evading an attack, great chance of launching an additional super attack. Okay. When facing only one enemy, 178% attack. Per existing enemy, all allies 7% and 8% defense, and chance for when a critical hit 20%. I very, very much believe we're about to get a new Supreme Magnificent battle versus the Z fighters, and one of them is going to have us fight all of the Z fighters at once. I can almost guarantee it with this passive. Okay, per existing superclass enemy, chance for when a critical hit 30%, attack 7%. Oh yeah, it's definitely happening. We're getting a fight with all the Z fighters. Okay. Yeah, totally. He looks pretty good. He looks pretty good. I think this HP thing is going to be kind of tricky, right? So obviously, like in the beginning, he's going to be really good, but you know, if you start to fall below, you're going to have to start relying on this dodge after receiving an attack. So, okay, he looks good. I mean, I'm down for support. Good enough for me, right? He's got some good support going on. Like at a bare minimum, right? If you're facing superclass enemies and it's just one, at a bare minimum, you're getting, what is that? 14 plus 50, right? So you're getting at least 64% attack and 68% defense, at least, right? At a bare minimum, which is still really good for a support unit. So I'm not complaining. Moving on, he is raising attack for 3 turns while only raising defense for 1 turn. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. Now, the one I'm really interested in is the Tech Raditz, because the Tech Raditz was supposed to EZA with Bardock, and he didn't. So I'm curious to see how he's handled now. 250% attack and defense, damage reduction rate 20%, high chance of evading enemy's attack for 1 turn from his end of your turn, 30%. Evasion, so 50% evasion on his first appearance, 300% attack when attacking with 12 or more key, defense 200% with 12 or more key when facing only one enemy, or HP is 50% or less, attack and defense 250%, key 1 when 2 or more enemies, or 50% or more stuns the attack enemy. I love the guaranteed stun. That's good. That's such a good effect for SBR, ESBR, and other fights where you're allowed to stun early on. Very, very helpful. Damage reduction rate 50% as long as you have 50% or more. So okay, so he's got 70% damage reduction, right? When there's a Goku's family, Namekians, or Saiyan Saga enemy, 200% when attacking, performs a critical hit, attacks guaranteed to hit. All right, yeah, we are definitely getting a Supreme Magnificent battle against the Z fighters, and we are one of the battles is going to be versus Goku or Piccolo. So okay, as the 3rd attacker in the turn, great chance of launching an additional attack, as well as I love it. Already love him. 3-turn support. I can't tell you how much I love 3-turn support. 30% for 3-turn support on top of the regular in-turn support he's getting, on top of or not that he's giving, but that he's getting, and then on top of Nappa's support, on top of the other support you're getting from Nappa and Vegeta. That's looking really good. And he stacks attack. Nice. Wait. Greatly raises attack, right? So that is, and raises defense and causes great damage. But is he stacking both? I think he is. He's an infinite stacker. Greatly raises attack and raises defense and causes, yeah, because otherwise it would say for 1 turn. So he stacks, but he stacked more attack than, okay. I like this. They did these. Geppy is #1 producer in my book already, right? We handled Saiyan Saga. Now just nail the Kaioken Goku for part 2, and all is forgiven. All right, just nail Kaioken for part 2, right? I can already tell you that's the part 2 LR. Looking at all of this, yeah, nail it. And all is forgiven. I will forgive 11th anniversary Geppy if you nail the part 2. Because so far you just nailed the EZAs, and Nappa and Vegeta are pretty good too. So Let's do it, man. Speaking of things coming up, all right, not much coming up. We do have a new story mode coming up and a new Sworn Enemies stage for Extreme Super Battle Road. So this is going to be interesting, right? I mean, there's got to be, I'm assuming they're waiting for the red zone for when part 2 happens, kind of like how they did. Well, I mean, Saiyan Day doesn't really count. It didn't really have a part 2, but they waited till towards the end. They're probably going to give us some time to use these EZAs and then drop them, maybe along with the part 2. We'll see. But Sworn Enemies, this could be leading up for the next, for Golden Week, possibly, as that is the next celebration. Although it could be the part 2 be Sworn Enemies, although I am hoping it's Kaioken Goku is pretty much the only thing else they can do for that. And then the new quest mode should be interesting. I don't think we're getting a new unit just yet. We're still coming off Bardock. Plus, of course, right, seems like they still need to build up the new characters from the Dokkan Frontier, so we'll see. So yeah, guys, that is it for the video. The Raditz meme no more. He is actually Raditz. He's pretty good. He's pretty good. So that's it for the video, guys. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and in the comments down below let us know, what do you think of PHY Raditz's EZA? Did they nail it, or did they nail it? What do you think of the two sub EZAs, STR Nyappa and Tech Raditz? Let us know what you think in the comments down below. We'll probably do a reaction video in a day or two and see what you guys are thinking. These guys should be dropping on the 8th of which is Wednesday, though it is possible it could drop earlier, but I'm assuming it's on the 8th because that's typically that's when the next, well, it would be the 7th for me, the 8th for most of you guys, but we'll see. It could drop as early as Monday, seeing as they are giving the details now. We'll see. So that's it for the video, guys. If nothing else, thanks for watching, and aloha.